We're in for Christmas special. Still gonna be playing Citadel. But we're gonna be going in with a classic. I think you guys already know. It's going to be the laptop splitting. This isn't really that much harder than Tower of Orienting Oscillating Opinions, but and poses quite a challenge for people who aren't very good with long towers. So yeah. Hop on over to this corner. Used to be a bunch more cones for some reason, but this is the only one that leads to progression. Okay. Saying before I'm like an idiot, but we're only at 2 out of the like 18 floors, so buckle your seatbelts. So not every floor is gonna be that short. So yes indeed. Here there's a momentum jump. You can do a skip there, but basically what that neon thing indicates where the X pusher is gonna stop. Just kind of jump, hold W and jump right before it hits that. You should make it onto that platform here. Hold W and D and walk along this thin platform. If you're feeling courageous, you could also just hold D, but there's a chance you might slip off if you do that. Here, hold A and W, and you should make it to floor 3. Let's do like a head hitter to this tightrope. Jump in the middle of these platforms so that they swing a lot less. Here we get into our first sort of extension. To jump onto these here. Jump like this, hold D and just press space. You should make it. You can skip a few jumps using that. And let's go forwards through the tower. So I still do not know whether I should make the guide on Double Trouble or Infinity Gauntlet. However, Infinity Gauntlet is quite a bit harder than Double Trouble, so I should probably do Double Trouble. You just hold W, the conveyors aren't that strong. You're gonna jump off onto the swing platforms, and this is fine. And you can just avoid the kill Rick while you wait for the moving platform to come back. You can also just keep jumping around. This doesn't really do that much damage. You should be fine. These should be coming back right about now. And, yep. Jump on it. I'm pretty sure those are can collide. Also, they're can collide, sure, whatever. Stand in the top right corner. Should be able to progress soon. Here we go. Holy crap, okay. You could wait for that to stop bouncing before you jump off, as if you don't, you can risk just jumping straight off. Make sure you jump to the middle of these sitting platforms, hold W and jump. If you're in the middle, the spin will barely affect your direction, so you should be fine. This is like the first roadblock many people face doing this tower, or this Citadel. There's this button hunt section, but once you get it down one time, you shouldn't have any trouble with it anymore. Get this orange button, you have to jump down to these little platforms. Onto the spinner. Go get the yellow button. These platforms do nothing. Even though they look like they fall, they don't. I don't know why they made a bunch of filler jumps in a Citadel, but this was made in Ring 1. This is a Ring 1 tower, so I don't think we should critique it that hard. Let's jump up here, and we're almost at the outside section of this. This part's kind of scary, but if you take your time, you shouldn't have any problems. There's just a small tightrope section. It's pretty easy. There's green stuff to head back. Just wait for the next little basket to come. The next blue button. Now this is, I guess, the most failable one due to this stupid tilted one, but just walk. Yeah, as I was saying. Pretty sure you should jump off this onto a spinner instead. So walking off, my bad, guys. But, it's fine. For this one, there's a pretty fat skip you can do by simply jumping on this invisible part. Saves a bit of time. It makes it a lot shorter. Guess those two things go hand in hand, but it's fine. It's another one of these button hunt things on a later floor, so prepare yourself for that. But for now, just chill. Wait for the basket to come back. Whatever you can call this thing, a cart, moving platform, I don't know. Calling it a basket, whether you like it or not. Here, there's a purple thing down there you can get if you fail. A lot of people say you can skip this blue one, which you can. That's cheating, so I'm not gonna do that. It's not even that hard anyways. Just do it like how I do it. Don't try to go sideways. If you go sideways, you might overshoot it. And if you overshoot it, you fail. Jeez. Yeah. You don't do it like that actually. So I forgot where the skip was, but the actual skip is right here. Go at an angle, so you don't overshoot it. You don't want to fall off on this part. This part's completely unnetted, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, just wait and jump straight into the basket. You don't want to walk off. Now we can head back inside and get the last two-ish buttons. If you did skip the blue button, you can just do a head hitter. It's not that hard. That's unlock more button progress. This allows you to jump straight to the outside zone. Now one stud spinner, but this one's pretty slow, so it's pretty easy. You want to jump on these balls. Just jump straight in the middle. Doesn't matter. They go down, but the nap should make you fall. It's pretty nice. This pink button. Jump back down. Go here first. Jump back down to the big ladder. The white floor. So we have a safety net, but this one pretty useless because we have an even better one after the next floor. On over. Yeah. This would be like a pretty useless skip. Like skipped 2 jumps. Now we don't need to use that because we know it only skips 2 jumps. The zip line. Okay, yeah, it does that sometimes, which is kind of annoying. I'll get you guys back up here. There isn't really a way to prevent that from happening other than having better RNG. But it's fine. Up here, you might hit your head, but it's fine. You don't actually hit your head actually, but it feels like you are because head's just going straight into the camera. Now we're at the dropper. Just spam jump every time you hit a go brick. You have to go out this way to get a button or else it'll stop you. So we're back on floor 4. This platform's fall, so just go pretty quickly. You can just not move. You do have to move actually, but it lets you keep your speed boost, which is nice. Let's jump on over here. That axe pusher, and it looks pretty familiar, doesn't it? Please. Just jump there. Fine. Get the button. Just jump there until the moving platform goes back. It's not that hard, I guess. After you climb back up this truss, back into here, you can continue down the drop it. It's the button you're supposed to get. Now we're in the basement. This basement, it's quite a step up in difficulty, so it's the easier path, so I'm just gonna take here. Other way is slightly shorter. Here, tightrope, align yourself, align your cursor with it, and just jump, and you should be fine. There, it's perfectly straight, so you can actually use your alignment keys. Over these platforms, you can jump up onto them, but you can't go down. It's pretty cool. It's like those platforms from Celeste, the wooden ones. Jump on over there. Jump down. There's a bunch of half studs on a wall. This will double you after you're over them, just so you don't fall off. It's a lot of one stud spam. All of this is safety net. It's not GJ, so you should be fine. Just keep your cursor on the tightrope. Just jump up there. You don't have to do like a wraparound if you don't want to. Keep doing the tightrope technique, and on the last one. Here, you can do a humongous skip. Saves a lot of time. If you do fall, you're gonna take a lot of damage, so hopefully you're at full health when you try doing this. Anyways, we're done with the main part of the basement. Now we just have to return up into the backyard. Well, head hitter. If you just happen to come down, it'll bring you to the top. Or not. It does that sometimes. Just be patient with it. Nice. Keep going out, and you're almost back at the top of the basement. I must trust him. I'm up until at the top. Okay. Just climb from the other side. Just climb from the other side. I'm a bit low actually, so I'm just gonna heal up. Onto the spin platform. Come back. Stand on it. While it goes up, these are falling, so go fast. These will wobble a little bit. After that, you're basically done with the backyard. Just wait for the elevator to come. Any minute now. You can see it kind of doing its thing up there. Here we go. About to make it. There we go. Stand behind this so that you don't get flung out of the door. Get some nice Christmas music. Wait for the safety net and you can exit out. Boom. 409. This skip you can do that's a little hard to pull off, but it saves a heck ton of time. And clear. Jump off. Okay. So what you want to do? You want to do it normally. Jump off and hit this, but stand here. Wait for the timer to almost fade. Once it's about to fade, jump off and try to land on that. I'll try to do it again. There we go. We just skip the entirety of the outside of the floor. Good job. Also, before on this part, you just have to like spam jump. Like you're sunken into the ground, you can't move. It was horrible, but it's fine now. They nerfed it a whole lot. This spinning part, one's a little annoying. to do. But it's safety netted once again. That's sad if you fall. As a matter of fact, the entirety of the rest of this Citadel is safety netted below floor 9. Here. I want to just walk up when it goes above, because it goes past the platform a little and it makes it hard to get on it. Wow. Later. I think it might have spilled to the side. Oh, there's gonna be a pretty long jump coming up. Yeah, this. It's true, like a long jump. You should make it, but it's pretty long, so don't underestimate it. You can make it to a pretty easy outside. It's once again completely netted, which is nice. And if you do fall, just climb back up, go past the red laser, and try again. Don't forget to do that, or else you might run out of time and die. But yeah, there's a few tight ropes. Nothing too crazy, nothing you've never seen before. Yeah, that just pretty hard. If you're going all the way around, you just go to the side, but it's still a pretty tough jump. I might fail it a few times. Citadel, it does have quite a few difficulty spikes. I've never really talked about Cole's having difficulty spikes at all, though. Just strange as it has many of them. Here, done with the outside once you make this jump. It's just like a wrap around. You're going to first person and align yourself. You do not want to fall here. Take our zip line back in. Now, do we know how wall hopping? Yes, we do. Use your alignment keys, just a period and comma or greater or less than keys. Alternate them. Should be able to climb up. Also hold space. That part's important. There used to be a dance clipping section here. I don't know why they removed it. Wall hopping is harder than dance clipping. You just jump straight onto this part. It saves you a bit of time. It doesn't really matter. Yellow speed section. That jump's pretty long. Don't underestimate it. To floor 12. This is the hardest floor you're gonna have seen so far. But it's not the hardest floor in the Citadel, so good luck. Go down here. You might hit your head along that like crossbar. It's fine, you won't get ejected off the zip line. You have studs here, but they're over at that, so you're fine. Here, it's glowing, so you can't really see it, so just go into like ghost mode. Or you can zoom out once. You should be able to see it pretty easily. Let's go sideways. I probably have to go sideways, but I prefer going sideways because it gives me more room to land a jump. Especially if you've aligned yourself. Do it here onto this half platform, and we're onto the button hunt section. Let's wait for the next cycle. You don't want to risk just jumping off. These baskets go a lot faster than the one on floor 5, so you should be fine. It says don't touch the kill bricks. Basically what the kill bricks do is they deactivate the button you get here. That's required to get the button later on, so just don't touch the kill bricks. Jump straight up here. These ones deactivate the button as well. Once you get it, you can touch it and it deactivates. Doesn't matter, that button's still pressed. You can see red over there. Next one is a speed challenge. This one's the most failable, and the last time I said something was the most failable, I failed. Hopefully I don't fail this one. Here's hug the wall and do W and D, and then just turn 90 degrees. For this one, just walk along to this part. Don't try to jump it, it's too risky. Do the W and D thing again. Here, I have to do a wrap around, try to land on that platform. Don't try to land on the one stud wide pole. That's gonna end bad, like, trust me. Now we got the green one. Head back inside. Make sure you lose your speed before you try jumping on, or else you're just gonna fly straight off. Last one is this timed section. The same one we saw on floor 5, except with slightly different gameplay. I mean, even better skip. Just head back down. That skip might be a little risky, because you have to do another one of those ladder wraparound things, but it's fine. Now you can jump straight onto here. And this is where the Citadel gets a whole lot harder. I guess the pink floor is where it got harder, but this part is even harder. The green floor, floor 13. It's where it's a lot of purest, difficult purest gameplay. Just do a head hitter. Walk along these poles. These little tightrope planky sections. Jump down onto this inside section. That's a really long jump, by the way. A lot of these jumps are pretty long. Let's treat them like a long jump. And what I mean when I say treat them like a long jump, go sideways and then jump like that. Here, do the ghost thing again, because it's glowing really brightly. We have an invisible tightrope, except it barely spans anything, so you can just align it with the one over there. Let's go. Pretty simple stuff. There, wrap around and try to jump straight down. You can jump straight down there, but I prefer to wrap around. I don't know why. Here we got a like one stud out head hitter. Just treat it like a normal head hitter, but just go out a little bit more. I don't really know how to explain the strategy for that. But yeah, now we just have a walking simulator. I don't know why they added this. There's literally no gameplay except for walking. But I'll trust them on that one. Here. It's Can't Glide Fault, so you have to jump to the side here. And do a wrap around. Welcome to Hack. Get used to doing this floor many times, because on the final floor, if you fail, you're getting sent back here. Also, cannot see a single thing, but if you like angle it properly, you can see it's a wraparound. Just do it like that. Just do a head hitter. Don't even try to jump onto there. Hey, I forgot about the traps. This floor has many traps. I'm not gonna cut that part out because it's barely. You can see that's slightly discolored, but if you look down, you can't notice it at all. Just sideways. Align yourself using the alignment keys that I showed you before. Just jump like that. Here, there's like a Glide True, slightly transparent beam of light. Here, these are just wraparounds. So you can see there's a little part protruding behind there. You can try to jump onto that and make the jump easier, but I prefer just doing wraparounds. These were also nerfed from the original versions. They're not hard at all. Just do wraparounds. Just do a wraparound under here. Try to jump onto this ladder as long as you can, I guess. But it's pretty forgiving. This is a pretty long jump. Do the long jump technique again. Let's jump onto these. Also, these colors are burning my eyes. I genuinely hate red and green. Even though it's Christmas, so I shouldn't really be hating red and green. It's fine. You now must drop down to the first floor. Just a warning against getting down. This dropper is slightly harder. Just hold W when going through these one-side gaps. You should be able to get through them pretty easily. Almost at the bottom. So W. Make sure to get that light blue button. Very important. Or else you're gonna soft lock yourself. Or not soft lock yourself. You just can't progress. You can't get the light blue button if you miss it though. So it's not really a soft lock. The double-decker X push. Here feel like a long jump. These half splits. It's a pretty hard wrap around. hold W and D and let go of D once you turn 90 degrees. You should be fine. I don't know why those tight ropes are miscolored, but jump back onto the double decker X pusher. This part. Do a head hitter. Up on here. You can exit this little dropper section. You can do a 4x2 wrap around there if you want. I personally do not want to, so I'm gonna do it the normal way. So healing items recommended for this Citadel, if you do have one, because there are parts where healing item might be a humongous help. AK the second to last floor, but anyways. I'm not gonna do the skip because I'm feeling like a good Samaritan today. I'm just gonna here. Walk on over here. Do not walk off on this. Look, you see sideways, you can walk off on it. Don't do that. Like if you look here, it doesn't look like you can walk off. You can walk off on it. Do the wraparound. Even if you do walk off there, just try to aim back onto that light blue thing. Another wraparound. As you can say, it's a recovery skip. Pretty nice. Green is can collide follow, so yeah. Pretty sure the one under is can collide false as well. Jump like how I did it. Now we have to jump onto the red things we were jumping on earlier. It's kind of hard to see. You see, yeah. Headed onto that instead of wrapping around. It's a bit easier. These are falling platforms as indicated. Here you're like, how do I get through? You just walk straight through. I don't know how that works, but it does. Might be a teleporter or something. You're gonna take your time, okay? You have infinite speed. Try to aim as best as you can to the middle of those one studs. Here, the conveyor is slower than you, so you can be a little more precise. You still have to like wrap into it, but they add a little platform to catch you, so it's pretty nice. We're in the dark area. Now here's where the healing item might help, especially if you fall. If you fall, healing item might be able to save you. The black thing is a conveyor, a really fast one. Try not to hit it, because it could ragdoll you into the kill bricks and you could die. But yes. Here we have a bit of a high jump. Just keep doing it until you make it. Take the zip line, do a wrap around. I wait for them to go far away from the platform before doing it. If they're close like that, you just can't jump over. So for some reason, shoving platforms have like conveyors on top of them, which is kind of strange. Everything why they did that, I guess, is so you can jump on them, or just to make them push you further. Whatever. Here, you see there's a little yellow button we need to get. So to get to this scary outside. Take your time. You can do a head hitter, not head hitter, a high jump there to skip that wrap around, but we're not cowards here, are we? Let's take this tightrope. Get that yellow button. Now we have to go back. How wonderful. This part could be a little stressful. Well, actually it is really stressful, but I'm like the goat, so I'm not stressed at all. Here, this is a pretty thin tightrope, and should probably align it. But since my aim is on point, I don't need to do that. So align it. Second to last floor, you get a hardest floor of the Citadel. Do a wrap around and then turn back so that you can hit the truss. Just jump. And just jump. Here. Don't jump from the top if you're not that good. Jump from like this second one. Second. Don't trust thing. But if you can do it like how I did it, where you kind of like turn into it so they don't fall off the platform, you can do it like that. Pretty long wrap around here. Just go through this little invisible maze. So I love the Calamity music. I love Calamity. This is a maze. Follow me. I think I remember where to go. You have a healing item here? Great. Now, you go through this side. Side that goes further. Now we got this portal kind of thing. You guys remember Portal? Game Portal. Here's something similar to this. Come back out. Slide straight onto it. And if you fall, yeah, they'll send you back to the start of the floor. So don't do that. You can just, this conveyor is pretty tame, so you can kind of just jump on it, skip everything. Just make sure you hold jump, or else you may get flung outside of the tower after you restart your entire run. This is the worst part of this entire floor, is stupid ball. If you have T-pose, you can use it here, but I'm gonna do it without T-pose. It's not much ad. I'm not. It's fine. If you touch those red things, you're gonna go back to the start of the floor as well. And if you fall, it's even worse. So, yes. And stand on the side, as close to the wall as you can. In my opinion, that's the easiest route. It's the most straightforward one. Same thing, go near the wall. I almost touched the red. Go right there. It's fine. Turn straight in. And yeah, get ready to do a big jump here. Jump! It's not that hard, but it's pretty easy to choke. Here, have the spinner like kind of hit you into the next part. It's kind of weird to get down, so if you do want to practice this instead of just relying on a guide, I'd practice that. Toss you up, and we're on the last floor. Can you believe it, guys? Christmas just a week away. We're getting coals for Christmas. Do you get it? Like coals? Like coal? Yeah, I'm not funny, I'm sorry. Let's get spawning. Go up this ladder. There's a little wrap around you. This is very mean to add for our last floor, but try your hardest to climb onto this side. You might fall there, but it's fine. You're just gonna land at the end of floor 17 again. Okay. So that black thing is Hand Clyde Pulse. I don't know why they would add that in the first place. Whatever. Japanese blue studs. We're about to do the second most stressful jump of this entire tower. Citadel. I'm gonna kind of go outside. Hold D at the last second to get that extra height. And now we're on this balloon section. Just go at the corner. Spinner can't hit you from there. Just wait. If you make it to the last spinner, just go down, wait for yourself to drop. You're doing good. Now you're definitely gonna be heart pounding here. It's fine. These are balls, and like I've said in a lot of my other guides. Go forwards, okay? Don't let it jump sideways, it kills your momentum. Just jump up here. Try to make it so that this platform goes higher. It makes this jump a lot easier. Yeah, go forwards once again. Aim for the corner of the truss. And just pray that you make it, okay? You should probably make it. Here we go. This is thumbnail material. This is thumbnail material. How about we make a thumbnail here? And let's do this one. How about that? Now what stands between us and the wind pad is an 11 stud jump. Landing like me, go sideways, press D, and jump. Don't overcomplicate it. That's Coals on Christmas. guess. I hope you guys enjoy, I guess. I'm gonna go spend Christmas with my family now. Goodbye.